Did that. I think you had something to talk to. Yeah, Maya definitely doesn't like us right now. She would have liked to have killed the Naga.
Captain, a word?
What's on your mind? Soldier? No. Yes, Maya. I think we'd be a little more friendly here.
What, did Ishi defecate in your favorite helmet or something? You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap.
Sounds about right.
There's no stopping him, is there?
Yeah, we still don't know what it is, and it did sound like Aethys was gonna tell us next time. So, rational or diplomatic this time? I like the rational one, actually. It doesn't mean because if I say who says we need to stop him, that's almost like I'm okay with him killing people, which I'm not. So I'm gonna go, I'm not ruling out the chance of an unlikely solution.
So, that's a no?
She sighs away some of her tension, rolling her shoulders and cracking her neck.
I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it.
It's up to us to mitigate the damage.
All assuming that reason can penetrate the green boy's head better than bullets can.
We hope. I mean, he was talkative.
It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill.
Oh, no, I have to hear this.
There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. Out of everyone's range but mine. The wind toyed with us. I took aim, never thinking I'd make the shot, but then I felt this awareness, like someone out there was aiming me. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I squeezed off a shot, expecting it to fly wide, but the bullet took my target between his eyes. I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aethys is meant to succeed.
So my options are, ever question your career choice, because she is kind of getting a little religious. Time will tell if Aethys getting what he wants is good for the rest of us, or thank you for this helpful reminder of my own insignificance. These are all great options. I'm not gonna do the first one. Time will tell if Aethys getting what he wants is good for the rest of us.
Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there. That's more than most people get.
You can say you were here when SpifftasticMe was still small. Let's be off.
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my soul's watcher. What do you say?
Let's try it. That's what I've been waiting for, more or less. A gleaming pillar of luminous Audra towers above you as Shodi stomps confidently toward its base, a grin rippling wide over her face.
Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work, to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell.
It's quite a thing you want to do. She rubs her hands together, drubs her palms against her hips, and snatches up her lantern, eager. Ready? She wriggles her shoulders and pops her neck, stance subtly widening. Kara, welcome back. How was the movie and what'd you watch? Sorry, it was boring. I'm ready to be impressed.
Then keep your eyes peeled, cause it's gonna happen
She snaps her fingers.
fast as a fire beetle flash. The Audra will snatch him right quick once I conjure the light. So don't look away.
I'm ready for magic. As she exhales those last words, she presses one palm flat to the cold expanse of gem-like growth. Fingers trembling, and like a firework going off, the light from her lantern flares blindingly bright. Ooh. Well, dang. Electricity, no. Hypercharged soul energy whips across the air, lashing open Shodi's skin, traveling the pathway of 1,000 branching veins and capillaries, The strike bursts Shoddy's bloody from face to neck, to arms and lower. And she screams, her voice a secondary crack against the sky. Shody was injured. Oh, wow. Also, Baldor, happy Monday or Tuesday, sir. Release the souls.
I swear to the gods, I'm trying.
The words rattle from between clenched teeth, ripped from her convulsing body, but she doesn't let go of the Audra that's searing her palm. The lantern trembles so violently it nearly cracks, but then a massive wave of purple essence rushes from the lantern. It swirls up and around the Audra, crashing along the glimmering surface before being sucked inside. Whew. The Audra pillar, brighter, then darker, then even brighter, blinding. There's a howling, and then the Audra cracks, and a jagged shard tumbles to the ground.
Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur. That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Hell, and I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die?
Wow. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to.
Ugh, but the guild says I do. I can't turn my back on my purpose any more than I could Aora in need. I never did want to take the easy route.
Runely, happy Monday, sir.
I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall to dirt and bones. Never you worry, though. I'll see to dumping my lantern in the future on my own. Thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden, even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain.
Chest heaving, Shody scrambles for the Audra shard embedded in the ground. The crystal slick with blood from her palm, she shoves it into her pockets. Then she shakes her head. A small shard of luminous Audra glows from soul energy. Though obviously shorn from a larger piece, it has the appearance of being tooled, as though for a specific purpose. Perhaps it could be used to improve upon Shody's lantern. Heck yeah, it can. I hope.
Darn if I don't feel so light I could float away.
She casts an odd look to her darkened lantern before turning to you, a whimsical smile. Doing any better?
My bones are still a little jangly. But yeah, I think I am.
Good.
I don't know if this is what Gon planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls. We're bringing light to the darkness, ensuring spring follows the coming fall.
She dusts her hands on her hips before setting off at a determined clip. Yeah, you got injured. System shock. Let's kill these totems and look around for stuff. Actually, I don't think there's anything else in here. I want to look at these, this thing we got. Grappling hook, coral, this, which would help increase, improve her lantern. Yep, right there. We need 3K to pick between these things. Self aura increases all damage output for nearby allies. Damage increases with the religion skill. Or 5% resistance against spells. I'd actually probably do the resistance against spells. Yeah, we just need a bunch of money, because we can do a lot of upgrades, but we just don't have the money for it. Kind of wish we had something that could do that. I would like to hear about that sign that basically solidified your choice to buy that great game. Save it. And I'm glad that thing's still working. Ooh, lonely cat! We can have no lonely cats here. Corlegan? 5% damage from area effect attacks. When Corlegan is following you around, your area of effect attacks do more damage, and your party's healing potions and abilities are more effective. Right now, I think we have a dog. The dog reduces recovery time. I kind of want to try the cat. We're doing a lot of AoE stuff. So very cool. Very cool. Three papers in the cookie that your fortune cookie that said treat yourself a little. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I would take that as a sign, Kara. That makes sense to me. I remember you were kind of in and out for our playthrough of V3, so I hope you'll probably like still enjoy the heck out of the game. That was the people that we spared leaving.
Don't let the door hit your scaly behinds on the way out.
Hands cupped to the sides of her mouth so she could scream it. You didn't start playing it yet? Nice.
You were gabbing with my god again, weren't you?
Yeah.
When the captain goes all starry-eyed like that, the crew starts to ask questions.
I have known priests to go mad from too much incense, but speaking with a god has not left such a deep scar in you.
If you got something to tell us.
Oh yeah, part of our soul came back. Did we get like a buff or something? Aethos is heading to a place called Morgan's Teeth.
The jawline of the northeastern sea. Treacherous waters.
What about you, though? I'm getting flashes of those episodes you used to have in Deerwood. You know, when you were going crazy.
Kind of like now. It's strange, feeling part of my soul in the body of a god.
Careful that we don't sail too close, Captain. Mogren's teeth are sharp, and this handsome fish would make a handsome meal.
Well, we're not going to take you, because I'm going to get a, what's his name? A Loth back in. I think there's just more synergy between our two spells. And... yeah. I'm not feeling the impact. Maybe I'm just not using his spells properly? Because he does damage. It just takes a bit to get... I can imagine him being better for longer fights. Maybe that's what I need to be thinking of. He is like sustain. And you do damage. I'm not seeing it. Maybe he is. Well,
At your service.
I can't decide. It's so hard to decide. Yeah, they would have just gotten us up here. Okay. We were failing climbing up that wall for, like, ever. Anything over here? Nothing? Okay. Nope. Let's go back and let them know that we found everything we could find. Also, Runely. I was playing a game of Symmetra, and Torb was on my team, and I wondered, and I haven't been able to confirm this, can you teleport Torb's turret with the teleporter? Could you position a teleporter, like to the side of high ground where the enemy team is, and have Torb just throw a turret in there? I think that'd be pretty cool if it works.
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run!
I think it'd be fun if it works.
Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they?
I think you mean good job.
Of course.
She nods, but she's still staring up at the lighthouse. She finally turns to you.
The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against.
Where can I find the Hazawadla?
She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka.
Okay, cool.
Though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians.
Oh, Kara. Maybe you weren't meant to get it then. Again, ask yourself if it was a need or a want.
Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies?
She laughs, a brittle edge creeping into her voice.
The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire. And no one's ever come back from it.
She swallows, fear making hollows of her eyes.
But anything can be overcome. Clear skies.
Thanks. But you, Bjorn?
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Unlike the other survivors you've seen, this young man, despite a haggard look and a set of dirt-smeared, tattered clothes, wears a calm face and speaks with a steady voice. Yes, actually, my friend is looking for someone we were told might live around here.
Short lady, about my age, came from Deerwood with her son. Let's see, freckles, braids usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you, face if not. Oh, and that's if you're lucky.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
The young man's face remains smooth, betraying neither surprise nor interest. We're in the right place. You must know her. She has a son about your age.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
Wow. You're protecting her. We understand.
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
Oh, Kara, that does suck. I'm sorry to hear that. Those would be very useful when you go to the conventions to sell your stuff.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Runely says, Adair sounds like McCree. Because that is McCree. That is Matthew Mercer. You nailed it. Oh, these are all like benevolent, malevolent, and then this. I believe my friend here may have had carnal relations with your mother a long time ago.
With Alava, though. It was more like she had carnal relations with you.
The boy blinks several times. It's unclear if Adair's comment even registers.
Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You get Alava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the Purges, which was how we came to flee here.
Purges is in the wake of the Saints' War. Okay.
So you met him?
Byrne nods slowly.
Well, that's great. You had a dad.
A moment passes with Adair staring at Bairn with a strange undulating grimace drawn back across his face. He clears his throat.
Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
My mother is with Aethys.
Oh. There's a trace of a smile that seems to come with the last word. Adair appears confused. I think she might have died. Meaning what exactly?
She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu.
Oh.
It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now. But if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
The boy's hinted smile brightens, his eyes far away. Adair's face has gone scarlet beneath his farmer's tan. His nostrils pulsate with each heavy breath.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
He takes a short step toward Bairn, who takes two backwards. It does look like he might be alone here.
Well, he hides his grief pretty well, doesn't he?
Adair stares the boy down, then turns away with a grunt and a not-worth-it gesture.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
He points northward.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light.
He's a little brainwashed. What do you mean by march with Aethys?
Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
Oh, I know a lot of Dead Deer Woodens who will be relieved to hear that.
Deerwood acted hastily. I agree is more of the one for if we played the first one, we know what we're talking about. We don't. So he destroyed then as he does now.
You got the giant footprint on your back to prove it.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
Hooray.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again.
You seem confident in a god who's caused a lot of destruction.
You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction.
That's dangerous thinking.
I trust my God knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys.
At this, Adair looks up at Bairn.
What greater honor than to march in his vanguard?
Who are the partisans of the lighted path?
We began as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss.
The words fall from his mouth bulkily and awkward, as though someone else had stuffed them there.
And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside.
Not quite how I've been seeing it, but everyone's open to their own interpretations.
And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the god's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
Why did you lie to us about knowing Alpha?
Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith.
We asked about your mom, dude.
Especially our old families, and others close to them.
I feel like we're gonna go find this dude and kill him.
We've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
Has this Bosch shown proof of his visions?
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask.
That's a good point.
What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world.
Who does Aethys intend to battle?
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet, but to the faithful, shouldn't matter.
That's what this reminds me of. This reminds me of Catholicism right now, where he only talks to one dude, and everyone just believes the one dude, and then the one dude molests children. Never mind. Adair, you get what you needed here? It sounds like the god sounds like chaotic neutral. I agree. Adair takes a deep breath. He looks around, then at Bairn. He nods, tight-lipped.
We can go.
We'll be going.
Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Bairn.
Bairn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the Temple of Aethys in Neketaka. I seem to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years.
Adair spits. That was a burn if I ever heard one.
You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Alright, we found his thing. Is there any other quest here that we need to worry about? Anything around here to loot? Nope. Oh! Exceptional leather armor. Oh, no, you got sharpshooters. Never mind. How about this? Nope. What about you? Nope. But you? Nah. We're gonna get rid of you anyway. I can't... Grr, I can't decide if I want to keep this chanter or not. You know what? Let's just get rid of him. Just I'm gonna.
You need something.
I understand how a Loth works. He's a mage. He shoots things. Pew pew. I can't understand him well enough, so we are going to not have him anymore. So I think we're sailing back to Nekataka. We got a lot of quests to turn in. We might even ding again. But let's switch out Chanter Bro and Aloth Bro. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Guys, it wasn't me. I don't know what's going on. These crazy people, like, they were here, they being crazy. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Just... Oh, you don't even have an upgrade. Water Shaper? Is this just for him? Range attack bounce 1. I might want to just actually give that to Aloth. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. How do I change party management? And we haven't tried out Pelagina yet either, but welcome back, bro. Yeah, 'cause we got a really good tome for you. This one had a lot of really good things in it, actually. You have Amulet of Health. Yoink. So is this better than your other two-handed one? Oh wow, not even close. Can this get upgraded? It can. Dang. The exceptional one just does like double the damage. Way more than double the damage. Yeah, never mind. This can go in here. I like the idea of giving you a summon. Yeah. Welcome back to Aloth. Save. I think we actually need to level him up. I think. Skill tree. Okay, we can't actually level him up in this menu. Yeah, but this is crazy. I'm going to need a lot of flex tape. I agree. Hasongo is a mound of wreckage on the horizon when you see a dozen junks sailing towards you. Even at this distance, you can tell they're making good speed. One of the ships pulls up alongside yours, and a well-dressed Amawa man approaches the edge of the deck. You recognize Atsura, the Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. Timely of you to show up, boss. I was just scribbling down my daily report. Maya folds her arms and nods across the gap. Oh yeah, she's reporting to this dude. I'm afraid it'll have to wait until I return to the Brass Citadel. He nods at Maya. It's good to see you again. I see you continue to leave your mark. He's gazing towards Hasongo with a peculiar smile. The Audra beacon, visible even here, shines brightly. Though it surprises me that you are still a stranger to many in Nekataka, I suspect that will soon change. Is that directed at me this time? I hope. Wait, can we attack him? Oh, that's aggressive. Okay. A pleasure to see you again. Your manners do you much credit. I want to extend the thanks of the Royal Deadfire Company for what you've done here. He raises one hand toward the Audra beacon. You've restored a valuable asset, whether or not that was your intention. He gives you a quick, sly smile. Go to the Palace of the Serpent Crown in Nekataka. The others at the palace will want to hear of this, no doubt, and you may as well take credit while the deed is fresh. I'm not going to worry about if it's meant for me to be there quick, I'll be there quick. I need to reach the Ashen Maw and Mogren's Teeth. It's as though a cold wind has blown over the deck. At the mention of Mogren's Teeth, the Ruatawan sailors stare at you in shock and horror. Those who are not frozen with their mouths agape are whispering fearfully amongst themselves. Atsura silences them with an unreadable glare. He turns back to you with a brittle smile that does not reach his eyes. Forgive my compatriots. Mogren's Teeth is a volcanic chain along the northeastern edge of Deadfire. It is also among the most treacherous places in the archipelago. He casts a glance back at the anxious sailors. The waters around it are patrolled by giants said to be born of Mogren's own volcanoes. Even our well-armed ships do not venture there. He tilts his head in apology. But I suspect Queen Onekaza could direct you to the Ashen Maw if you are set on going there. All the more reason to visit her place. He smiles cryptically. Go to the Serpent's Crown in Nekataka, and later, come and see me at the Brass Citadel. We can discuss your progress with issues of mutual interest there. At any rate, I have much to attend to, and it seems you do as well. Clear skies, Captain Spiff. Atsura nods as his crew begins ready to sail once more. Ooh, I was pretty sure we were about to get destroyed. Okay, so these guys are back to being healthy. Just good. Need you to be healthy. Ooh, we're low on food. Okay. Why don't we give them some good food? Crew morale +5. How's your morale doing? Morale's at 82. Never mind, 82's fine. We'll worry about that later. We could do the Obsidian Killers. We won't. Ooh. Okay. So I think the main quest is to actually go back to Nekataka. But what is this? We're here. We might as well see how many skulls it has on it. Ugh. Actually, we're too. Oh yeah, we're not going there yet.
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field, with the day just falling into dusk. The grass still holds the warmth of late afternoon sunlight, but a chill breeze blows at your back, raising goose flesh down your arms. The chirr and trill of nightjars rises with the wind. In the inky bruise of the sky, stars ignite by the ones and twos. The tolling of a single bell joins the chorus of birdsong, then another. The sound surrounds you. Every stalk of grass bears a delicate silver bell on its end, bobbing in the wind. The chill breeze becomes a howling gale, and the tide of ringing bells sweeps you off your feet. It carries you like flotsam through the sea of grass. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark of the sky.
Watcher.
The voice of the pallid night shakes the earth at your feet.
What's up? Person who has control of the rest of my soul?
You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
God of death, I forgot that. But I'm clever, so, I'm starting to look forward to these chats.
You can't be certain, but you think you might see the barest hint of a smile tugging at the edges of the pallid knight's lips.
See? Even gods in games have a sense of humor.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned.
He makes his way to Margaret's teeth.
Intriguing.
The pallid knight stares past you, pensive.
While attend, tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you.
So we got a fish head, wolf bro, druid dude, saber-toothed tiger, beholder dad, a knight dude, and minotaur head.
In the space beside Bareth, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more. They are round, keen eyes of kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a naga. Each of them eyeless. They are Wal.
Wal is god of secrets, revelations, illusions, cryptography, obfuscation, perception, dreams, and vision. Wal is, in and of itself, a mystery with no consistent form or gender. It follows Revel in the acts of creating and unraveling mysteries. Cool.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages, and we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Say nothing.
We see between the strings of the world, and Eothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm.
Oh, those are all together.
Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step.
To be fair, though, they're actually in front of him. Not whatever.
Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Aora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
I just realized, she has 4 boobs. And a fish head. Okay.
Eothas is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves and the rush of wind through treetops.
I'm impressed by his single-mindedness.
Hunger will drive the most pathetic of beasts to desperate acts of bravery.
It does seem like he keeps starving himself. Maybe there's something to that. You think the captain needs to cut back on the rum? Yeah, maybe.
If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Eothas does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest.
They might even know what he's doing, but as far as everyone can tell, we have no idea what this walking dude is doing.
The doors lining the walls of Bareth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks and form, the vague figure of a man.
Those are all weapons?
Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air.
It's freaking Thor up in here.
A man forged in metal stands before you. Twin flames ignite in his eyes, and a low rumble starts in his chest. He walks forward, With each halting, jerky step, you're assaulted with the unbearable screech of metal grinding upon metal.
We should destroy Eothas, that we might reforge him into something new, something stronger. He could be a weapon that all of us might wield.
Abaddon's words carry the heat of the forge. Behind them, you hear the clang and clatter of hammer on metal, and the hiss of just quenched steel.
Abaddon is the god of golems, machines, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. Favored most commonly upon the laboring class, the golem is thought to have once been able to take a human resembling form, as most of the other gods are, but then been somehow killed, only to forge himself back into existence inside the shell of an immense golem. Various accounts of his death exist, and none is considered definitive. Cool.
Abaddon speaks with wisdom.
The other gods don't seem too concerned.
He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder, and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Mogren returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him. But I will bear down upon Eothas with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
That's true. Her doing that's gonna make more people die. That's a bad idea. There must be another way to stop him.
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
It's still deaths, though. Because I like calculus, I'm going to say that. A difficult calculus, but a logical one, too.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs
Kara,
shakes the ground
have a
beneath
Spifftastic
your
night.
feet. The cry drones on and on, a moan without end. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Mogren dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine.
Wit, happy Monday. Welcome back. Thanks for the compliment, sir.
Only the pallid night stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Eothas care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
He just looks creepy cool. I'm just gonna say that. What could Eothas possibly gain by destroying Eora?
Eothas seeks a slate wiped clean. Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel. The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Mogren tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
I'll do my best.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Bareth's realm, and into the fathomless beyond. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes, gone like a dream upon waking. The hard wood of your cabin's floor presses against your spine. The gods are gone, But you remain.